All right, this is VR example 4. We have a DR on UD. This is a 3/4 turn skeleton. This is a 4C3 with a blocky fish section. All right, so I've done the scramble here. Let me just perform the the leaf slice. And okay, you need to do B2 R2. And according to my convention, the goal number is +1. So we start with plus, minus, plus, plus. We actually don't even care about these, but okay. I'll not even write down the half pipes on the U2s. That's actually something like, I generally don't put the half pipes under the U2s unless I actually need them for like VR and +1. And I don't think we'll need them. Okay, so, okay, we have plus, and this section adds up to plus, which means actually we have this VR, but we can also just do the blocky fish. So we actually have kind of 2 VRs. So let me backtrack and widen the section. So F2 R2 DL to U, B to U to R to U prime, and let's just widen this. So U wide, R to U to B to U wide prime, L to. Okay, we skip. That's boring. But just to showcase what happens. Okay, I don't think I should pick a great example. Wait, U. Notice that if we had, instead of widen the U moves, if we had just done the blocky fish replacement, which means U prime B to U to R to U, so U prime B to U to R to U, notice how we still get, we still get a VR. It's just a different VR, obviously. Just for an exercise, let's check whether this VR is actually +0 or not. Obviously, we have a skip, so you shouldn't really be doing this in an actual solve. But just because otherwise the example is way too boring. We just want to make it interesting. So if you want to backtrack, remember that this is now U prime B to U to R to U. Okay, so U prime R2. Remember, we have G. We had G. Okay, I didn't say that, but we had like dots with these. So actually, this is fine. So this is F. So we just need an R. So U2, B2, U prime. Let me just check. Yeah, so U prime R2 to B2 basically. You just need to do that. And then R2 B2, and actually this is F. So yeah, we actually can't do anything. Which you could see because in the other variation you have B2 R2 B2, which is a D sequence, and it's between the 2 uses. So obviously the 2 uses don't do anything. But yeah, and then U2 R2. So yeah, the final solution is just R2 U2. Like it's like this example turned out to be much more boring than I was expecting. But I mean, yeah, sometimes you get boring cases. I'm just gonna. Okay, yeah, yeah, kind of was boring here. Sometimes it happens. Like sometimes you do VR and you just skip. It's not that unlikely. It's like 1 in 8 chance that it happens for each VR. I mean, it kind of depends on whether you skip centers or not. In this case, you had the U and U prime going opposite directions. That was helpful. Sometimes there are, okay, in this case, doing the blocky fish replacement was not equivalent to this by just doing dot insertion. I think there is a case where it happens. But like the U moves have to go in a specific direction. I don't quite remember how it was. So I'm actually not really doing that trick. So yeah.